Hello, you gorgeous donut. Have you ever been hit with that 3 AM text from your ex saying you up? Well, this is the video for you. Today, we're gonna react to people exposing their exes. Oh, so excited for this one. So first up, we have Madeline Orgy. Now, this was all over my TikTok. She obviously is the ex of Central C, but she's also a TikToker in her own right. Just to give you a little bit of context, I believe this is centered around the song that Ice Spice released with Central C, where she's like twerking on him on a bed. And I think this is like Madeline responding to it. Let's just get into it.
You guys caught us. It was all PR. I hope that you enjoyed the video that dropped at midnight last night. I know I did. I know I enjoyed going to the club and going to the set, and I know that I definitely saw that video before anyone on here did.
Okay. Right. She looks like she's about to raise hell. This is giving us Marina Joyce vibes, but she's holding the gun. Is she about to drag Central C? This drag is loading right now.
Yeah, no, obviously not. Girls, you told me to stand up, so I'm standing up. Let me tell you how I did not know that any of this was gonna happen. Let me take you guys back a couple months. I'm laid up in bed with Pookie, and he comes to me and he's like, I have a new song to show you. And I'm like, yes, serenade me. I'm like ready to hear some poetry. And then he plays me his verse. I'm like, what the f? Not only did you just snitch on yourself that you're cheating, but you just told me exactly how. Give me your phone.
Oh, okay. It's simmering, right? You've put the pasta in the bowl. It's nearly at boiling point. This is fantastic. Also, the audacity of, like, I know he's Central C, but the audacity to be like, yeah, listen to this verse with this basically just admitting how I'm cheating on you. You're not going to leave us, because let's face it, I wear a backwards cap. They're the coolest people on earth. Some pull it off, you know. Just before we proceed with it, lyrics, Central. Why would I want the lyrics to Central C, little baby? What, we can go M for M. Isn't that like the... Anyway. Gal on my phone trying to see who I slept with. She investigating detective. Lucky for me, I delete the message. All along it was me and a bad bitch, but I told her it was me and my brethren. What? Why would you say that in a song, sir? Also, why would you say that in a song and then pass the phone to your girlfriend? You're literally admitting you're guilt here. That's like being in court and going, by the way, here's the person I murdered. Right, you know the one I've hid all this time? Here he is. I just hid him away so you couldn't see him until now.
You telling me ZK Trappy69 with the wet emoji is not your childhood friend? He tells me it's just marketing and I know how the internet works, so I just forget about it. A while later, he tells me that he wants to hire an influencer to do like a lip syncing video to one of his older songs, and I'm like, okay, makes sense. Then he's like, I'm gonna send her a car because she asked for one. I was like, okay, makes sense. He didn't tell me he was sending her his personal car to start a dating rumor with her. I was with you guys, knees deep in that comment section, asking if we were still together. I tried to have a conversation with him about it, and all he kept saying was, all right.
This is the first time I've like heard Madeline Orgy talk. She's actually hilarious. This is so funny. Like, that's what he always says, isn't it? All right. Like as if he's a pirate or something. I actually quite like Central C, to be fair. I like his music. Does that make me weird? God, I'm with the girls or the guys on this one. By the way, that is mad though. Like, this is such like an elevated issue. Like, it's such a first world relationship problem issue. Not even first world, like platinum world. Like, oh, what? He sent his personal car? What? The Lamborghini Urus with my butt sweat in it?
But seriously, I actually tried to understand what was going on, and nothing. At this point, I'm starting to realize, oh, this is why girls don't date rappers. So I call my team and they're like, Madeline, he just started a dating rumor with another girl. Aren't you supposed to be going to Nigeria with him in 2 days? This is gonna be multiple parts, sorry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? Central C, how could you do this? So this poor girl, by the way, this, like I've just saw there, these videos have got like 30 mil, 30 mil, 37, 60 mil. This woman has made tens of thousands of pounds off this. She's in her bag. I know that with TikTok, you only earn money if it's from the For You page. So if people click on your profile and like binge watch, you don't get the money for the binge watch things. But still, 60 mil, she could probably afford a Lamborghini Urus by herself now.
This is when it clicks. This is not a vacation. I have just entered this man's marketing scheme. So I say I'll still come to Nigeria based on the one condition that none of the professional pictures that are taken of us get posted, because I've just realized what is happening and I don't want to be seen with this guy. I understand that rapper boyfriend has promotional activity to do. I just don't want to lose the last shred of my dignity. Shocker, the pictures get out. Guys, if I had known I was going to be photographed like that, I would have put on some concealer. That lesson from the jet skis. Although I actually clearly didn't learn anything. So now I'm seeing...
I love how, like, mental she looks. I love it, right? Like, it's, like, crazy mental. It's like she's method acting. She's not acting, but you know what I mean? She's, like, living and breathing the role. Hire this woman to be Harley Quinn. Lady Gaga. I actually shouldn't say that. That get pulls out of context. I'm going to get dragged on Twitter in the morning, right? It's not going to go down well with me latte. Caramel latte, actually. Life's changed.
I'm getting flamed by my friends, and my work is calling me, Madeline, we told you not to do one thing. Get photographed with him. So, you guys remember the song? I then remember he also gave me a...
Did you see this little moment here where she composes herself before she, like, cuts it?
Get photographed with him. I then remember he also gave me a release date for the song, and I'm realizing that it's only like a month and a bit away, and that this Lagos incident was not a coincidence, and I am knees deep in this guy's plot. I didn't want to be seen with him for like as long as possible before this song drops, because I want to be as far away from that conversation as humanly possible. The girlies are laughing at me, like I cannot take another public humiliation. So I ask him for a conversation because I want to break up with him, and he's like, I can see you on the 1st of July for this conversation. And I thought that was weird because it was in the middle of June, but he was doing his first ever headline.
Oh, that's actually hilarious. You know, your girlfriend's like, look, like, can we have a chat about this? He's like, well, actually, don't you worry, love, you want to chat? Yeah, right, I can schedule you in. No, busy. Oh, another private call for a girl, saying alright all day on that day. The 1st, does that work for you? I'll pencil it in, love, pencil it in.
1st of July rolls around and he is begging to see me, like he is adamant that he has to see me that exact day, but I'm kind of busy, I'm with my friend. Anyway, he ends up calling me at 11 p.m. at night, and he's like, I need to see you tonight. And I'm like, why are you so desperate? He's like, because you need to remember that I'm a human being when you see what you're going to see tomorrow.
Oh my god, this is so... you know what, we did part one of this video where we reacted to Brooke Schofield. That story was probably more insane, but this one's gripped us more. I don't know if it's because I know everybody involved. I'm like, oh god, what's the tea, love? Spill it! Spill the turtley! She stops it, she leaves you on cliffhanger, so you have to watch. It's like a modern day Quentin Tarantino.
I'm this close to calling the police because that is a threat. He has had no direct access to me ever since that phone call. I'm thinking that this conversation is going to be our love, our relationship, so tell me why 10 hours later he's posted up with a baddie. Guys, imagine you break up with your boyfriend one night and the next day he is posted up with Ice Spice and Chrome Heart. I didn't even...
I mean, I don't think none of us can, like, relate to that. That's, you know, that's like, way... There's like... Not even a 1% of the population can relate to that. Guys, don't you just hate it when your boyfriend, you just split up with them, then he goes and shags Ice Spice? Oh, God, right? Typical day, am I right?
Actually get to break up with him, and he's already with the next girl. He gave me not even like 12 hours notice before he was being filmed in Chrome Hearts with her. The flight from America is 12 hours. She was already on the plane. Hey, woman to woman, what did he get you from Chrome Hearts? Because all I ever got was a tank top.
They say... Right, she's called Ice Spice, that is cold. Right, she's got a cold heart. I don't know about a chrome heart. Damn, Ice Spice is so cold.
So yet again, I am in the comment section with you guys. Such is a bop. This is 4 days until my birthday. When I saw him in her comment section like that, I tweaked so bad I was gonna put this screenshot on my story. I thought rapper boyfriend.
Oh my god, what? So... he commented on Ice Spice's photo, and then this is what he's been sending her. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is like a 90+3 minute winner right now. I mean, she was already winning. This is like a consolation goal at this point. Come home. I still love you. You should capture in your next post, same as Ice's. Also, I got a funny B-Day present. That would be good for socials. This makes me think, like, is everything with Central C? Like, is everything... you know, for the show. Like this, I feel like she actually loves him. So is everything from his point of view, is it kind of like, how can we market this? How can we do this? Like, does he not think of people's emotions? Is this man a sociopath? That's a big claim. I retract that statement. I'm just saying there's tendencies to not care about people. Gonna have to remove commitment issues from your playlist now.
I thought rapper boyfriend was at least considerate enough to let me have my birthday week, and then I see them at the club on the 6th of July. My birthday's on the 7th. You guys remember when he made me pay for my own birthday ticket into the zoo? At least I woke up to something better this year. That is why my friends had to turn up to my house in gorilla suits the day of my birthday, because I had just woken up to a video of him with a big booty baddie in the club. They literally had to drag me out of my house. This man has since emailed me, called my mum, tried to follow my friends on Instagram. You get the gist. So it wasn't that much of a surprise when I get a call from his team, and it's a girl on the end of the phone saying, first and foremost, I'm a girl's girl. Cough twice if he is holding you hostage. Otherwise, I need you to put down the phone. So his team is calling me, trying to convince me to have a conversation.
Wait, was that Ice Spice? Ice Spice rang it. Sorry, that's what? Is that it? Have I got that wrong? Because if let's just say that is who it is. That's the last person you want ringing in you in that situation. Like, imagine you find out your boy. Let's just say it's on like R level, right? It's not Ice Spice. It's just a normal level. A random girl who your boyfriend cheated on you with a day after you split up, ringing you saying, "I love, I'm a girl's girl. Don't you worry." You'd be like, "Will you f off? Put the phone down. Can smell your bloody bits from here, love. Get away."
And they're trying to tell me like he had no control over this, and I'm trying to get the point across. It doesn't matter if he had control or not. Why the was I told 12 hours before it happened? I'm going insane because all I'm seeing is comments being like, how could she condone this? This is so embarrassing for her. Like, why would she let her man act like this? Guys, I wasn't. I never agreed to this. No one told me. I did not know about this in the way that you guys thought I did, but I also haven't watched the video yet. So if you want to see a live reaction, it will be on my podcast.
Okay, so far, Matt, like, we've got 2 more left, but I know Central C puts the trap an entrepreneur, but I feel like he puts the bell end at the minute. Jesus, this is insane. I'm gripped. I feel like I'm watching Long Legs again.
Okay, now that we got the logistics out the way, I have to laugh. When I got sent this story 5,000 times, me and my friends were dying. We thought Ice Spice must have found out that he played me and beat his ass. That's the only reason he would have one shoe on. And then he escaped, and that's why he said you only live twice. Then this guy put on his broadcast channel, "No Madeline slander shall be tolerated." Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to? Pookie, are you losing it? Who the let this man on my team? Okay, I'm done. And if anyone else has any theories about where his shoe went, please let me know. I actually tried asking his team and they told me to f*** off.
That was the final nail in the coffin. That was like a last minute win on a football game, right? The crowd's gone silent. She kind of won. Why has he got one shoe on? That is kind of weird. Like, what is this? This is like something you put on your Snapchat saying like, no replies. Feeling low, don't ask, guys. Like, what is this? Why would you take a... Why are you just wearing one shoe in the house? Like, are you just walking round your gaff like... Like, what's going on? That's kind of an ick thinking of... I'm going to be thinking every time I listen to Central C now, has he got 2 or 1 shoe on? It's like there was one guy when I said in one of my videos that some of my videos I recorded barefoot, he went, I can't watch this anymore. Can't watch it. Unsubscribed. And then after she done all this like Brooke Schofield kind of exposing thing on TikTok, Madeline then made like a follow-up TikTok where it was just like to a sound saying this: airing my dirty laundry because I got publicly humiliated and I still can't beat the PR.
What more do you want from me?
Yeah, I saw loads of people saying like, oh, is this just PR for the song? And like, if it is, that is really sad, and I feel like you'd lose a lot of viewers from this, so I don't feel like it would be PR. Like, she seemed like quite sincere when she was doing that rant. Like, she seemed like she was genuinely affected. Like, she was just going and going and going. It didn't seem scripted, like, I don't think, but I could be wrong. I'm excited to see where this goes. Are we gonna get some more sad Central C songs? Is Madeline gonna shoot up his block? That's what the kids say, isn't it? Guys, I love it. I love these videos. But now, it's time for the real business, to hear some of your exposing of your exes. Let's get into it. Just quickly, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you press the subscribe button so you can join the Donut family. You'll have loads of videos to binge watch when you're bored, so just press subscribe. Sent photos of girls and sent links to the exact surgery I needed to look like them. Bro, are you good? What? Not only did your ex say like, oh, by the way, aren't these girls fit? He's went on a little mission. He's went on them turkey sites. And when, by the way, love, right, there's a great deal for you to get your teeth like her. Veneers. They'll shave them down and everything for you. You know what? I'll pay for it. We can go on holiday together. All inclusive. 3-star, right? You're not that special. That is genuinely mental. Wow. I hope you haven't got too much of a confidence knock from that, because that is genuinely really bad. Surely that's a form of cheating. It's worse than cheating, if that was a thing. Like, why would he do that? For what reason? What does, from his point of view, what does that achieve? That is like total, like the opposite of empathy right there. Called his depression Voldemort. Sorry. What? I need more content. That's so wrong. Why would he call it Voldemort? Is he just walking around just saying like Harry Potter references when he's depressed? Like, yes, it's me, the boy who lived after trying to kill himself. It's me. Like, why? Is he okay? Does your boyfriend have Horcruxes? I hope not. Right, if he looks like Voldemort, you should have ditched his ass, right? He's not hot at all. There's nothing about Voldemort. Is there anything about Voldemort that's attractive? Like an old man chasing and trying to kill a child. There's nothing really. Personally, there's nothing I would find attractive about that, but, you know, each to their own. That is mental. Pretended to be a cat and ran on all fours down a hill. Okay. Like, I need a little bit more context again. Does he actually believe he's a cat? Because then I feel like, you know, we're getting into, like, risky business now. It's like, right, okay, I don't know. That's not the type of, you know, cat I'm after, sir. Like, what is this? But if you just did it to try and make you laugh, I'm kind of finding that a little bit endearing, right? That's kind of funny. Like, I think I would do that. I'm like, all right, look at this. Right, I'm going to run down this hill like a cat. How hilarious would that be? I don't know. I feel like my humor's kind of battered. I don't know what's funny anymore, guys. I don't even know if I'm funny. I never was. I don't know if that one's that bad. I feel like that's something that when you break up with them, you're like, wait, did I find that attractive? Did I really find that funny when he did that? I feel like it's one of them. But when you're in love with them, you kind of just go, he's just a little quirky, and he cheated on me in a Burger King toilet, then tried to cover their tracks, proposing to me. What? On the same day? God, imagine getting cheated on in a Burger King toilet. That's one of the lows of the lows. Not for you, like for him. I mean, there's no good place to cheat, but a Burger King toilet, come on. I mean, I guess no one would suspect it. Is the guy a genius? No, he's not. I'll tell you what that guy is. A big whopper. He's the biggest whopper at Burger King. Never mind the burgers. Like, why did he try to propose to you? Like, why would you say yes after you've just found out he cheated on you in a Burger King toilet? How do some people think? Asked to suck my toes. I mean, in comparison to the previous ones, it's not that bad. Personally, I don't do that. Right, I would never ask that. This really sounds like I'm being defensive. I need to check myself. I wouldn't do this. I would never ask that. But now, no, that seems like I would. Right, I don't. What? Shut up. God's putting things in my mind. Oh, I'm in a tangle now, guys. No, I actually am in a tangle. The wires tangled us. Oh, no. Right, that might just be what he's into. Right? If you don't like that, again, I feel like it's the cat thing on all fours. It's like when you're out of a relationship, you're like, that was disgusting. Why did he ask us to do that? But you never know. If you're in the moment, again, this is me trying to, I'm not a total. Some lads are just genuinely mental. Like this next one. Talk to my cousin while I was talking to him. Already, right? We're in a dark place. And called her his good little slut. What am I meant to do? What am I meant to work with you? How am I meant to defend? Your cousin? Can you imagine Christmas dinner? You know, you want some roast potatoes? He's like, oh, God, they're on the other side of the table. Can you pass them, you good little slut? Oh, God. You'd be like, excuse me, Michael. What did you just call Sarah? Awful. You don't even call me that. I mean, if you called me that, then I could probably put a pass on it. Dumped me the day after she met my mum. F*** you, Casey. F*** you, Casey. If you're out there. Who spells Casey with an I anyway? What is this? Oh, look at me. I'm different. I'm Casey with an I. With an I. Yeah. Nobody cares, Casey with an I. Did she dump you because of your mum? Like, did your mum cockblock you? Like, was your mum one of their mums? Like, I'm just saying, was your mum one of those mums that is, like, in love with that child? Then she might have been like, oh, I can't do this. I'm not saying, right, you're at fault. I'm just saying, from her perspective, she might have done that. Or she might have just been a twat, to be honest. She probably was. She looked at your mum, she was like, oh, is that what you're gonna look like when you're older? Get out of here. Somebody just said they followed you. Oh, alright, well, f*** you then. Didn't want to be your friend anyway. If anything, I'm on the ex's side here. Guy had great taste, right? Well, he did. Oh, God. Sent me a video of her swinging her feet while she was pooping, hearing the plops. What do you mean you heard the plops? Hearing the plops? Like, I feel like even if you're in a 5-year relationship and it's solid, you still have to be in a comfortable place to hear your partner poop. I'm sorry, like that. It takes you like a year to realise that your partner poops. You're like, what? That girls poop? It doesn't just disintegrate? That's fuck, what the f, bro? Brought up my nan, who's dead. Oh, God. Nan. God, you should never. That's where I draw the line, guys. Bringing up the dead. How does that even get brought up? Like, I use like, oh, God, you never do any cleaning. Oh, you never think of me. Oh, your nan's dead. Everything is ended after that. You can't come back from that. Bringing up a dead nan to win an argument, never the answer. Right, guys, I've said this in a previous video. But if there's a fire, don't bring up someone's dead nan. That does not put out the flames. A lot of them are saying, like, they broke up with them and the next day they got with their best mate. Like, how many times has this happened? Is this a common thing? Why are people so awful? There's so many horrible people in the world. Like, genuinely. Said my dad's name during But trust me, there's a lot worse he had done. There's worse than saying your dad's name during the deed. What? My lord. That is insane. Saying your dad's name. Like, this is a girl. I don't know, you know, what sexuality, if it was a guy, girl, whatever. But just say it was a guy. That's outrageous that, like, he fancies your dad. He wants to shag your dad. Oh, my. Every time they're, you know, watching the football together, you're going to be like, oh, is he trying to slip a finger up there, is he? Right, when Jude Bellingham's trying to play. Oh, yeah. Dirty git. Dirty git. Watch them balls. Not his. Anyway, guys, if you would like me to keep this going as a series, 2,000 likes, and we will do that. And make sure you go and watch the first part of this video, because the exposing in this is absolutely mental.
Kirkham, baby!